Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle, and in this video I'm going to be doing a quick unboxing of my Hobonichi 2024 release order. And I did order this from the Hobonichi website, and I will specify that I am going to add a second part to this video, so you may notice like a little bit of a change in filming. And the main reason is because right now I'm currently waiting on an order from Jet Pens for something that I ordered after the fact, after I placed my first initial Hobonichi order. So now I got a really small box because I got a really small order. When you first open the box, if you haven't seen this before, it is just a quote here in Japanese, and then it also translates here to English, so you can pause and take a look at that if you'd like. I'm just going to kind of go through this kind of quickly. And all right, here we go. And I do also want to let you guys know that I have not opened anything in here, but what I may do, just because I recently kind of found out how annoying it is when people open this stuff on camera, and that may be just a personal preference of mine, but I don't know. Sometimes if your audio is a bit too good, it is just really abrasive on your ears. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pause this video for just a second, and I'll be back in just a moment after I've unwrapped everything. Okay everybody, so I'm back, and you may notice a couple of differences within the video. So I don't have nail polish on. I'm actually on a completely different desk, and this is a completely different day of the week. So I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the last video, but I did end up filming the first part just because I was waiting on a Jet Pens order that I wanted to include in this. And now that I've received it, some time has passed by. It's been a really crazy, hectic week. It has actually been homecoming week in my hometown, and I don't know if any of you guys celebrate like we do in any other state or any other country, but here in Texas, it is a big deal. And this year it was for my son's girlfriend. It's her senior year, so of course she is like really excited. So I decided that I was going to make her a mom, and it took a lot of time, took a lot of effort, and it was a big project for me. I wanted to make sure that it was good, as it was for her senior year. I was busy. So I didn't get to film this week, but here I am trying to catch up. We're just gonna get back into it. So I'm not sure what detail I went into with this particular box. It is a kind of like a soft yellow color with red letters. This is a lot smaller than I was anticipating for the box. Normally they're a bit bigger, but I'm not complaining. So let's just go ahead and open it up and just show you guys what is inside. And this is my order. So as I mentioned, that this is a combination of a very small Hobonichi website directly from the website and a small Jet Pens order. So I'll just show you guys what I got. So every year you do get a Hobonichi exclusive pen. This year's pen is featuring a new color, which is a smoky sage green with a brown grip and a clear tip. It is a Uniball Jetstream pen with 3 different colors, so it's a multi-pen, and it's in black, blue, and red. This is what Hobonichi typically recommends for using in your Hobonichis. It is Tomoe River Sanzen friendly, if you will. So it writes really well on it without any smudging or anything like that. Of course, everybody has their preferences, but it is a pretty good go-to pen if you decide to use it. All right, so this is the A6 Hobonichi in the English version. I tend to get one of these every single year. The way I use them will vary from year to year. The last couple of years, I've been using these as a daily journal. I like the simplicity of it. It's been one of my favorite for several years. I'm using this as the journal, and I think I'm going to continue to use it as a journal for 2024. So we're just going to set that off to the side as well. This is a Hobonichi cover. And every year, Hobonichi tends to feature a different color or different series of colors. This one in particular is called Highway. It's like a cool gray with a brown color on the inside. Not too big of a fan of the brown, but it's not that big of a deal. I actually like the combination okay. It's kind of like this one, except this one's like more of a gray-green color, and this is more of a cool gray. And of course, I had to get a Hobonichi cover on cover to go with the cover to make sure to keep it safe and to keep it clean. So if you've never seen these before, this is what the purpose is. Actually really cheap on the direct website, so you can get them for like $2 or $3, I think, like $2.99 USD. And you just put the cover on this cover, and not to worry, because there's like a little Ziploc pouch right here that you can actually access the back pocket. So I will put that on my journal for the year. All right, so this one is a Hobonichi Weeks page saver. You can actually put this in the back of your planner, which I'll show you real quick for this year's. You could tuck it in this back little pocket and put it on any page that you want if you want to save it. Just kind of bookmark it. Or typically what I will do is I will just put it on the cover itself without any other additional types of covers like leather or, you know, whatever material. I will just kind of use it with this clear one by itself, and it works pretty well. So I can throw it in my bag without having to worry about it opening or, you know, the pages getting messed up or anything like that. So I bought another one because it doesn't hurt to have more than one. So most of the accessories on the Hobonichi website itself are relatively inexpensive. It's the shipping that really kind of gets you. So I know that this year my shipping was $35 to be shipped from Japan. And for a small order, it wasn't great, but it wasn't that big of a deal either. So another thing that I picked up, and I opted not to take it out of its original packaging, mainly because I'm not going to use it right away. I do have an extra one of these. I keep it on the inner pocket of my Hobonichi Week, so that way I can use it. And I just figured it wouldn't hurt to have another one of these as well. Since I have been leaning more towards a week size for next year, I did opt to buy a couple more accessories for the Hobonichi Weeks, which is just these pencil boards. So I did get another of the navy and pink, which has been pretty popular over the past couple of years. I did have another one for the Hobonichi Weeks in this cover, but I trimmed it down to fit into a passport as they are kind of the same width. But I decided I would just get another one with this year's order, so here it is. I did also opt to get the Botanical Drawings pencil board, and it has this really lovely like lavender color on the back, so I like that. And of course, here is my order from Jet Pen. So this was the only thing that I was waiting on from Jet Pen, which is a Hobonichi Weeks Mega. I could have ordered it with my order from the Hobonichi website, but I kind of second guessed it and decided not to get it, but then ended up getting it on Jet Pens anyways. So this was the only thing that I was waiting on, and see what I mean about the crinkle? I got it in this really pretty gray color that I'm absolutely loving right now. I did want to use the Hobonichi Weeks this year, but I never got around to setting it up. It was a whole fiasco. I've changed planners like about 1 million times this year, and honestly, it's been a bit of a pain. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go with this one or if I am going to keep the Sterling Ink common planner in the week size. I do have that pre-ordered. At some point it will be sent to me in the month of October per the most recent updates for the website, but I'm not sure if I'm going to go with that one or if I'm going to go with this one. So I did like the option to pick one or the other. I will say that I'm not really a big fan of the red foil, but it's not that big of a deal. All right, that's pretty much my order from the Hobonichi launch for 2024. I am anticipating on ordering a couple more things on October 1st, as there are a couple of English versions that I would like to get, as well as some of the one-piece accessories that I was really looking forward to. So be on the lookout for that video. And I think that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Is there anything that you guys have your eyes on? What types of planner systems are you looking for the 2024 year? Or have you not settled? We're still in the third quarter of the year. It's not that serious. But I think for the fourth quarter of the year, which is coming up, you know, a lot of people tend to panic and start to think about what system they may use for the next year, or if their system will stay the same. I've really fallen in love with the size for 2024, so I'm hoping that this is what I'm gonna end up using. So we'll see. What do you guys think about the Hobonichi launch? Was there some stuff that you were really interested in, or were you really disappointed? Let me know in the comment section down below, and until the next one, later guys.